Yeah, no, just whatever he calls, I trust in him. He's a really good play caller, as you can see from his history. But I got to play better, and for us to win.
Back at the camera, Corey.
CJ, I saw Donaldson talk to you after the game. What was that message that he gave you, and what did he mean to come up and talk to you?
Yeah, he was just telling me I'm a good player, welcoming me back and stuff like that. And he was commending Coach Scott, our running back coach, and just telling me that he's a great coach. So just listen to what he said. So yeah.
On the left, Eric.
CJ, just kind of think back to Corey's question. Obviously not the result you want, but generally speaking, how did it feel for you to get back out there?
Yeah, I mean, I'm super grateful, super thankful, blessed to be back on the field. You know, went through a long journey. The game didn't go how I wanted it to, so. But I mean, I'm still thankful to be able to play with these group of guys and things like that.
On the far right, Chip.
Arch, Sark was talking about how well Ohio State was disguising coverages. Can you just talk about that? And he said you and he talked at halftime, and what were they doing and what were you trying? You got it going in the second half.
Yeah, we made some adjustments at half. They're a good team. They got a bunch of good players. Obviously, they're the reigning champs, but I thought we could have played better, and I could have played a lot better. So just bummed we couldn't execute.
On your left, Bob.
Arch, were you uncomfortable in the first half, or was it simpleness?
No. I just got to play better. Got to execute. Got to get the receivers the ball more, and let them make plays.
On your right, Jeff.
Yeah. Arch, you just talked a little bit about that halftime adjustment that you made. Sitting down with Sark at halftime, how important was that for the increase that we saw in the second?
Yeah, anytime you can sit down with the play caller and pick his brain, see what he's thinking, see what I'm thinking, is good. And we started to move the ball a little bit more, but ultimately not enough, and got to finish. And it starts with me.
In the back, Kirk.
Arch, on that 4th and 9 and the play before you threw the Ryan Wingo, could you describe those two plays, what you saw and what you were trying to do?
The one to Wingo, the last one?
Remember you are at the 3rd and you're at the 9-yard line and you threw to Ryan Wingo across.
We ultimately I gotta play better. I gotta get him the ball. He's a really good playmaker, and couldn't do that enough today. So that's on me.
In the back, CJ.
Yeah, I think overall it was a decent day. Obviously, we want to get the win, but for us, I think getting turnovers, we had 0 today. It's our goal to get at least 3, and we didn't execute today. Ultimately, we still gave up points. It wasn't perfect, and we just gotta. I'm excited for Monday and Tuesday to get back, because this isn't the end of our journey at all, and we have so much more football to play, and I think it's going to be an excellent run.
On the left, David.
Arch, on the play read for the interception there, what did you see before you let the ball go?
Yeah, they were playing man, and I forced it. I should have just. Nothing was there. I should have just taken off, made a play with my feet, and let's play another down. But can't have those turnovers. When you lose the turnover battle, you lose the game, and that's what happened today. And it's inexcusable.
Arch, that 4th and 1 down there on the goal line where they stopped you. Can you take us through that play? And it seemed like when they used you last year, it was in those short yardage situations.
Yeah.
Is that a situation where you feel comfortable just putting your head down?
Yeah.
And going for it anyway?
Anytime it was 4th and inches at the goal line, we got to have those, and I got to make more of a push, because that was a big swing in the game.
Bob.
Arch, the touchdown to Parker, what did you see there, and just how much has he developed in the last year?
Yeah, Parker's a really good player. He had a really good spring, good summer, and he's really making a name for himself. The O-line protected really well on that play, and I just had to give him a chance, and he did the rest and made a play when we needed it.
One last one for Arch, if anybody has one for Arch. Go ahead, Brandon.
By the end of the season, when you look back, do you believe that you'll look back at this game and say that was maybe my worst game and I've gotten better since then?
I sure hope so. Yeah. I do think so. I think I beat myself today. We beat ourselves, and I think we're going to look back and say, oh, wow, we've improved a lot.
Thanks, Arch. You can step out. I'm going to leave the other 2 guys up here for a little bit. Anybody have anything for CJ? I'm going to wrap him up. Go ahead.
CJ, kind of on the beaten path. Have you ever returned kicks? And was you comfortable a little bit doing that thing?
Yeah, I mean, I returned them a little bit in high school. Coming back from injury, I wanted to get on the special team. We value special teams so much here. Trey Wiseman is a perfect example of that. He started off on special teams. He earned his way on the field because of special teams. So I wanted to get on something, and kickoff return just so happened to be what it is. So, yeah.
Last one for CJ. Dennis?
You guys came out in the second half, and you really ran really well. What is your comfort level right now? Or I guess how satisfied are you with a young line, the way you guys came on the ball?
Yeah, I think we ran the ball pretty efficient. There's times, of course, where you're not able to execute certain runs, but overall, the O-line, with those guys, I mean, there's been a big question mark, I feel like, with those guys just because it's not many returners, but those guys, they proved a lot today. I'm super proud of them. Like Arch was saying, it's week 1. We don't want to reach our full potential until January when we're playing for a national championship. So, I mean, we'll bounce back. It's a super long season.
Corey, who did you have, CJ?
I'll let Dr. CJ.
Okay, last one for CJ then.
Before the game, I saw you just take a moment so I wasn't at the stand. What was that like for your emotions?
Yeah, there was a lot going through my head. I said it before, I'm just super thankful. The last year has been a journey for me, a mental roller coaster. But to be able to come out the first game and play a big game like this and then make plays here and there I'm just thankful. Super, super blessed. The man above, he handled it. I just took care of the rest. So, yeah, thank y'all.
Thanks, CJ. You can step out. Chip, go ahead. You got a question for Ethan?
Ethan, when you talk about the communication, you guys had a bunch of DTs cycling through and the communication on the defense.
You guys can step up.
Yeah, the whole D line to the edge room is super deep, and we need to be rotating. I think for us, just calling out who we need to and doing that better. And then we had a lot of checks, checking every time and getting everyone on the same page, and myself echoing down the line to the interior guys, making sure they get the checks. And the communication overall has to be a little better.
Anybody else have anything for Ethan?
Holding them to the rushing yards that you did, 2.3 carry. I mean, you take that, right?
I mean, it's solid, but we didn't win the game, and ultimately it's on us as well, just as much as the offense. No difference at all.
Thomas, go ahead.
Ethan, when you first started playing college football, 4 teams made the playoffs. There's an opener, there's a chance you might not get there. Knowing there's 12 teams now, does that kind of ease the sting at all, knowing every goal you have still in front of you?
I mean, I wouldn't say so. We're competitors at the end of the day, and this one hurts as much as any others. We never want to lose a game. We want to be perfect, and today it's hard to be perfect, but today we were far from it, and we just got to keep fighting and get better. But like I said earlier, there's so much more time, and we're going to play 15 more games, and we're going to be fighting for the top spot in the country in a few months.
Last one for Ethan. Anybody? Good. All right, we got Liona Lefau and Anthony Hill. Go ahead, questions up front.
Excuse me, Liona, can you take us through that play in the end zone that has the face cover?
Yeah, it's just an unfortunate event. Obviously, that wasn't the intent of, that's not what we're taught, is to put hands to the face, but it's kind of a bang play. I was trying to shed a block, and my hands accidentally got a little too high and ended up, touching his face.
Go ahead.
And when it comes to a team like Ohio State, when they were playing a lot of more conservative football, I know you said your goal was to get 3 turnovers a game. It didn't feel like there was a chance to do that, especially when you're behind. How do you, as a leader of the defense, make sure that that's not getting to your team's head and that you're playing the same football you would be with the turnovers on the
I mean, I feel like we took it really well. I mean, of course, we're going to come back and play next week, but we always know there's a next week, and we're going to play to our standard next week and just go out and execute as to what we do.
Eric?
This is both both you guys. What do you guys feel that you guys did well today? What do you feel you guys did well?
I'm going to start off by just saying, I feel like the linebackers, I feel like we played the run really well today. I mean, of course, as a whole, as a defense, there's some stuff we wanted to clean up just in the passing game and some of the different leaky run plays. But as a whole, I feel like we can just work on cleaning up some of the run fits and some of the different stuffs and the little stuff we can just clean up. But as a whole, I feel like we did a pretty well job today.
Yeah, I would say as a team, just fighting. It was really easy. The easy thing for us to do is to, give up when we're down 14 late in the fourth. But, our team, we fought to the end, no matter if we were down the whole game or whatnot. I'm just proud of the team for just fighting.
Back, Kirk.
Yeah, and how tough was it, the offense had trouble getting going today? What did you guys on defense tell each other when y'all went so long without scoring
I mean, it's our job to encourage the offense and try to get them in the best situations we can. So all we try to do is kind of get the ball back to them in the best situations we can and just wish for the best. I mean, we play defense, and our job is to get stops, and their job is to score. So we're just going to do our job and handle what we do.
On your right, Chip.
And you shot the gap on the goal line play.
Yeah.
You missed by a hair. What
Yeah.
did you see on that play?
Man, I knew what was coming. I knew exactly what was going on, and I just felt like decided to go make a play, but I missed by that much. I mean, it's football, so you know what? I'm gonna look for the next play and move on and get ready to go.
Thomas, go ahead.
If y'all could both answer.
Yeah.
What was your impression of the Ohio State quarterback? He was a young kid making his first start.
I mean, looking at it, he played smart. Like, I mean, he didn't really make any mistakes. He didn't put the ball in harm's way. I feel like he did a great job doing his thing. I mean, he played a really well game, made the right checks, did his thing.
Yeah, I agree. He did his job well. So.
Go ahead.
I did see y'all in the beginning when y'all came out. Y'all were kind of jumping around. And
Yeah.
the fans were going crazy. In the beginning, how did y'all adjust to this environment as big as the Horseshoe?
I mean, I feel like I played in a lot of big away games since I've been here, so we wanted to treat it just like every other game and just try to execute to our job as the best ability we can.
Dennis, go ahead.
Anthony, as one of the team leaders, did you ever have to pick up Arch today at all, or what did you see from him as far as his mindset?
I mean, he's the quarterback, so I don't really want to talk to the quarterback during the game. I want to stay away from him and let him do his thing. But the defense-wise, maybe some running backs, maybe some receivers, I may go say what's up to them. But the quarterback, I'm going to leave him alone and let him do his thing. You don't want to mess up the quarterback, the rhythm, or say anything unnecessary.
Last one on the far left, David.
And the turnovers, a lot to take away.
Yeah.
Is it that there weren't opportunities for them, or do you feel like you guys missed something?
I wouldn't say like there weren't opportunities to. I feel like we could have done a better job of trying to force them. I mean, we could have got some punch outs, some rakes. I feel like as the defense, we could have done a better job trying to get the ball out. But to say there wasn't really opportunities, I mean, it's a football on the field, so it's an opportunity. So I would say that we can do a better job of trying to get it out, even though they kind of made it hard for us. But as a defense, we got to do a better job trying to get it out.
What do you think of the pass rush?
The pass rush, I feel like we did a lot of good job. We got a lot of max pros, so I mean, what can you expect? They put 8 in the box. They got 2 routes and 3 routes, so I feel like we done a good job of they respected our pass rush, and that's all we can ask for. I mean, next game we're gonna go play.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Yep.
Showed some fight there. We were totally out of the game. They reversed the interception. We go down and score. Defense gets a stop, and then we put ourselves in a 2-minute situation to go score, get tied up in that ball game, and go win that game. So that shows fight. Defense. We're getting lined up as they're reviewing the interception. 14-0 with 7 minutes to go, and we're not thinking about the game's over. We're thinking about getting a stop, punching the ball out, get a turnover so we can get it back to the offense. That's just what we were thinking. Are we a little, mentally insane for that because it was 14-0? Maybe, but that's what we were thinking. That's the fight that we have out of this team. I'm so proud of the guys. We learned a lot of lessons today, and it's a young team, new leaders on the team from all different positions. So God bless this team. We're in a good spot.
Back by the cameras, Corey.
Yeah, you talked about it being a young team. Third down, y'all need to stop to get the ball back to the offense. Grayson makes the tackle. I saw you afterwards go up to him. What was that conversation? Did you congratulate him? And also, what did you think about his play as a true freshman in his first game?
Yeah, he did amazing. Amazing job. He was calm, collected. His nerves weren't too high. He was just there to play. And I told him before the game, everybody's going to tell you a certain thing, give you a little nugget. Everybody's going to be trying to inspire you. I told him, I said, look at the noise. Soak it all in, take 3 breaths, and when you make your first play, be really proud of yourself because you put yourself in this position to go make a play. So be really, really proud of yourself when you make that first play. He makes that play against Jeremiah Smith. I come up to him, I say, hey, bro, be really proud of yourself. That was a great play.
Up front, go ahead.
Michael, you've experienced more losses at Texas Longhorns by virtue of being here for so long, so you've learned from those before. And just going into these next 2-3 days, getting ready for San Diego State, what have you learned from the past of how to deal with these losses, and how is that going to help you going forward as a leader?
Yeah, my freshman year, we didn't even make a bowl game. So I saw, what different cultures, how they took different losses, and I could tell we had a winning team, a winning football team when I walked in that locker room after, 30 minutes ago when we just lost our first game ever, when the media is making it the biggest opening season football game in history. So to have that competitive edge that we have, it will be all right.
On your right, Chip.
Michael, the face mask on Colin, it was third down. You guys played a great, down to defense. What was that, a momentum thing? What did Colin say anything about what happened on that play? Just what was your take on it?
Yeah, they kept moving, so I didn't have a chance to talk to Colin about it. But everybody makes mistakes. I'm not too worried about when Colin Simmons makes a mistake because all the good plays that he makes also. So he was good. I mean, I didn't even get to see the play. They didn't really show that. I usually look on the Jumbotron to see the replay. They didn't even really show a lot of that stuff. So I don't really know why, but yeah, it was momentum for sure. You get a third down stop and you get a flag and self-inflicting wounds, that hurts. But I thought we stood up in the goal line. We gave them all the way to 4th and goal, give ourselves a chance.
Okay.
Michael, you touched on this a little bit, but as a team, I asked you, there was so much hype around this game, particularly around your quarterback. Is there a sense almost independent of the one loss result, hey, it's over now, like maybe we'll leave you alone, like this whole saga, so to speak, is behind you, you can just go on and play football, that all
Yeah, I mean, we always remind each other before the game that you're free. God already won the battle on the cross, so everything that we do has no impact in this earth. The plan on this earth has already been finished. So this is not our eternal life. It's a temporary life. And I told him, I said, hey, dude, you're free. And we always remind ourselves. So after the game we lost, he's still free. He still has the ability to do whatever he wants in life because God came down and sent his only son to die on the cross. So that's what I reminded him. He'll be good.
Got two last ones, Jeff and then Kirk.
Michael, a moment ago you told us that you know what a locker room is supposed to look like, sound like after a loss. But what is that? What do you see and hear that gives you confidence and encouragement that this team is still good?
Yeah, I mean, I think obviously you hate losing, right? There's going to be people that are ticked off. I'll be honest, I was ticked off. First off, I wanted that block punt really badly. I think I could have changed the game. So I really wanted that one. He rolled away, but I thought I could skim and make the play. I want that one back. But to know that your head's still high while you're also ticked off, and there's something in your eye where it's like, all right, I'm going to go back to the drawing board, and whatever I did this week clearly wasn't good enough. And whatever I got to do, I'm going to do that extra step. So that's what I saw in these guys. And like I said, obviously being a leader, you want to change the game. I wish he would have stayed in the pocket because that would have been a fun play.
Last one, Kirk.
You were talking about Arch and your faith and everything. Arch was really beating himself up, and I'm sure that probably doesn't surprise you, if he had a chance to talk to him individually yet or not.
Yeah, he's a competitive guy. He's one of the most competitive guys I've ever been around. He just wants to win. He cares about his team, and really that's it. And so he feels like the offense didn't do enough, which is just not true. And we're going to remind him that. And he still knows that he's free, and God's got a plan for him, and he'll be all right. He's a dog.
Thanks, Michael.
Appreciate y'all. God bless.
Michael, God bless you.
Thanks, everybody.